and take us through last season in North Bay.
Yeah, it was obviously super excited to be part of this organization, but you know, my season in North Bay, it was a mixture of up and downs. It's part of hockey, but you know, the great organization, the staff, and my teammates were fantastic, and were able to, you know, help me battle through that adversity and come out of it using it as a positive way. And you know, couldn't be more proud of the group for what we did this year. You know, we battled through a few injuries in the playoffs, and we still managed to make it into the conference finals. And you know, my 3 years in North Bay has been nothing but fantastic, and you know, that's one CHL organization that everyone should be looking out for.
Do you feel like there was more pressure in your draft year or more pressure after being drafted?
I would say more pressure in my draft year, because we had a COVID year where we didn't get to play in the OHL. So, you know, I had 1 year to really prove myself, to show my capabilities, and you know, I was fortunate enough to be given the opportunity to play in the playoffs and take over starting role towards the end of my first season there in North Bay, and that's what ultimately got me to being drafted with Winnipeg. But yeah, I would say being drafted in my draft year was probably the hardest season with the most pressure, just because, you know, it was my first season in OHL as a 17-year-old, so it was pretty difficult. But like I said, North Bay did a fantastic job, you know, managing that year with all of our 17-year-old players, and yeah, I couldn't be more happy.
Well, Jess has started to draft a lot of Ontario Hockey League players.
Yeah.
You know, Kevin He, you know, Kieran Walton, Colby Barlow. Can you give us a scouting report on all three, if you can, in about, let's say, about 15 seconds?
Fantastic players, you know, great humans off and off the ice as well. You know, they're a bunch of hardworking kids. They all know, you know, what it takes to be a pro, and I ultimately think that's why Winnipeg drafted each and every one of them. Me and Barlow have been here together for a couple of years now, and you know, when we play each other during the season, it's a friendly battle throughout the game. So I think, you know, that's ultimately why I think all three of them are part of this organization, just because they're great guys on and off the ice.